welcome. We are back once again with the 9-7 long haul. We are split between the Martyr and the Ocelot. And tonight I'm going to be pushing on these top tier tanks, I think. If you are doing this, just a note so you can learn from my experience rather than having to recreate it yourself. When you switch the game you're playing, switch the research. These tanks that I'm using, for the most part, they can research down a tier just fine. But if I were using these tanks and I leave the Ocelot on, I'm getting really diminished values on my research. So just an FYI for anyone who's grinding up this stuff. But yeah, I've already done my aviation ground, so now we'll do the tank grind, which is really just helicopter grind. Because none of my tanks are really good enough to be on the ground. They all pretty much just get one shot, so at least with the helos I got a chance. And they get blown up too, but it's more fun. I mean, it is definitely more fun. All right, let's see how long it takes to find a match. Maybe I won't be doing this tonight. Who knows? Once again, in the bid to get me to buy the Nibfz, they decided to give me 50% off, which still makes it a 9 Golden Eagle Tier 1 tank, which I don't understand any reason to get that. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm also, just to be fully transparent here, I've started to slip away and cheat a little bit. I'm being naughty. I've been doing a little bit of American air grind, just the tier like 2 stuff. But yeah, air battles are kind of relaxing, and something about the tier 2 that like 2 to like 3-7 range I really enjoy. And with my German tank vehicles, I'm starting to get into like the pre-jet phase where like the 262 can show up in a matches, and that's less enjoyable to me. Uh-oh, I have the wrong setup. Hey, C9, how are you doing? C90, sorry. Let's see. I have rockets set up because I was in a match and it told me I could still afford to spawn as a helicopter, but I had to switch my loadout, so I switched to rockets. So we'll go use those, lose our helicopter, and then get a new one. I'm doing pretty well, thank you for asking. I'm just working on my daily grind here. Well, that more of those hit than I thought would happen. And let's get the ones behind them too. You guys are kind of... Oh, nice. Oh, look at this. Object 292 came out here and decided to try to clean these guys up. I never thought I'd be saving a 292, honestly. Feels a little wrong, I'm not gonna lie. Well, apparently we've gotten to the portion of the night where AA comes out. Wish I could find them. There they are. Okay, I'm like, I wish I could find them to try to shoot them, but that's okay. We wanted to get shot down. We wanted to get our new configuration up. All right. I think we'll go with a bit of a variety pack here. These AA missiles are nice unless we have someone who can deal air to air, but they're kind of short range, which is unfortunate, but they really need like a reverse aspect or a rear aspect, so alright, let's see if we can't get that AA. Unless someone already got him, maybe that's it. But let's take a look here. He was out in that field, wasn't he? I'm not seeing him out there. And I'm not getting pinged with radar. I'm sure I would if he was there. So we'll just fire some missiles. I hate when they come over ridges. It's very hard to predict their movements at this distance because the animation's so weird. But, alright, we'll just wait for the next group. We got, what, 4 more ATGs, and then we're on rockets. See, I don't know why it does this. Every time I'm down to one last shroom, it switches out. Like, that last shroom isn't supposed to get fired, but it is. It is. Oh, did someone... That's unfortunate. Alright, let's get our aircraft here. I mean, I could have got him with guns, I suppose, but... Why not waste a missile? Why not use a missile? Why use guns when a missile will do? Alright. I found rockets are incredibly difficult to use when you're in hover mode. And when you're sighting on a guy you don't want to actually shoot. Bro, I'm not trying to shoot him. What is that? I'm hearing a jet somewhere around here. Like, sounds like it's very close, but... Oh, there's one. 7 more seconds before I can do anything about him. Really? Really? Yeah, that's not gonna amount to much, so let's take out some guys here on the ground. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. Alright. Gotta cut some altitude here or move back. Because I am... Or retarget. We'll hit those guys over there instead. Oh, those are my favorites. The guys who are slow. And I'm still missing them. That's unfortunate. Man, these main battle tanks, they're spunky. Like they hold still and then they move fast. Now, how was that not a pen? I don't understand that. This last missile. There we go. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, we got air-to-air again. So let's take out some of these jets. Jets? Anyone? Jets? Jets? When you're a jet, I will shoot you right away. There we go. That was not the best lock. Didn't give the missile a lot to maneuver with there. Hopefully that worked. Oh, SPAA is coming. I better get low. Yeah, it was not to be. The gun-based SPAAs are the hardest to avoid as a helo. Alright, give me a Strum and let me find... There he is. Oh, those are main battle tanks. I thought that was the AA for sure. Okay, let's find that. There he is. There he is. Alright. Well, not bad for a wild attempt at reallocation. Oh, turn, you big fat cow. There we go. This helicopter, it's like flying a bathtub. And in case you're wondering, no, I don't exactly know what that analogy means, but it feels right. Oh, someone fired a missile at him? You want to give me a rear aspect? Because I only have one missile. I'd like to... Oh, no, I have both. Never mind. I don't want to waste both missiles on a guy who might not be an issue. Yes, I was firing and guiding shrooms by like nose point. It is not the best way to do it, but you know, when diving on the enemy and you don't have anything else. Still not sure if you can actually grab those as a helo or not. Doesn't stop me from trying though. Come on, where are you guys? There you are. Alright. And another one. Let's go, DJ Khaled. Get him. Dang it. Oh, that's what low fire mode for that 30mm cannon is like. I was curious. Alright, I don't like it, but I was curious. Where are you guys? There they are. There they are. Alright, got them. Unfortunate angle. Angle of the dangle was not right for mangles. Okay, well, let's strum them. Thanks, guys. Wanted to not use that missile on him anyways. Man, this place did anyways. Where are we seeing him? Oh, there they are. All right. What am I, out of strums? I'm not out of strums. What are you talking about? Let me fire him at him. Oh, now I'm dead. Too much. Too much. Oh, what do you think of it? I'm not, that's I'm assuming that's a Russian tank, right? Just because it's, anything that's an ill, I assume is Russian. Or BC Boys. It's Russian or BC Boys. Nice, okay. Now, I thought you didn't like planes. Is that, are you warming up to them, or is it just certain planes or certain style of planes? What's the, where's the, maybe I'm missing something. Man, I'm missing that tank, that's for sure. You know what? Come here, you. Every time I do that, I swear to God, I'm going to crash. Like, it feels like I'm going to crash. Oh, that's one of ours. I thought it was an enemy. Anytime you want to get a radar return on them, that'd be great. Man, not their chap, them. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we want. Yeah. Every time and twice on Sunday. Now I'd like to just fire this missile and get rid of it, but can't do that. Cannot do that. Alright, let's find some enemies and light into them. Oh, that's too much. Too much. Okay, yeah. Yeah, good moneymaker. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely, you know, playing a little bit of the, I was saying I was playing a little of the American planes, just the low tier stuff, and it's wild how different, like, you know, premium vehicles are for like advancement. I have a tier 1 premium American vehicle. I don't even remember the name of it. I don't know why I got it. I didn't buy it. It just, like, I got it, you know, one of those. And I don't know how long I would have had to grind if I didn't have it. You know, like, it was, those tier 1 vehicles are just awful. At least in the American tree, I'm not a fan of them, the way they play, but this thing, the funny thing about it is the plane climbs 15 meters per second. So in a tier 1 match, there's no way that was not a kill. How was that not a kill? Okay. Hacks. That guy's hacking. That AI robot is hacking. You know, I wish he wouldn't talk about victory when he's... Oh, we're on the wrong one. Ooh. That's always so hard when it gets cut so short. But yeah, sorry? Just finding people to kill. But yeah, I really am starting to value, like, premiums as far as just, like, helping with the grind. And, you know, I'm sure that's part of Gaijin's master plan, where they're gonna, you know, just ensure that we, okay, how about you? Alright, you I can fire at. Okay, cool. Well, at least I got rid of that second missile. Alright. Oh, that looks like a fun place to put some rockets. I've always wanted to fire 16 at once. I don't know what that does. Oh, it does that. Pull up, you big bathtub. I just rammed the tank. There we go. Got him back on high fire mode. I don't know what that low fire mode is about. Changing the rate of fire. Oh, because I was doing it for the Strums. I bet I just clicked it after I ran out of... Or the rockets. I bet I clicked it after I ran out of rockets, not realizing. Okay. Man, the things you gotta do to just get this thing to turn well, it's pretty brutal. Gotta start an OnlyFans, get pictures of the feet. Oh! Alright. I'm sure I got weapons by now. Okay, there we go. Haha. It's weird, you have to like brute force the turns. You have to cut throttle, turn hard. No. That's just what you have to do to turn a hind. It's the unfortunate side effect of this thing just being a big, ungainly bathtub of a helo. Oh, yeah, those AA do show up randomly, right? If only they gave a big, giant, glowing announcement that told me they were about to show up. And if only I noticed when those happened. Alright. Come on. Do they take them out again? These guys are... Oh, they're usually pretty good about getting them, but I'll get this guy. Or I won't. That's cool. Whatever. I didn't want to kill him anyways. Look at that hit. Not even crit. Just, oh, you, that's adorable. You hit him with a missile. How... You don't know that he's a main battle tank, though, do you? It's like, yeah, I know he is, but it's a missile. How is a missile less good than a tank? Yeah, don't use air-to-ground, air-to-air missiles on them. Alright, anyone else out here? Just those guys again, huh? Yeah, there we go. I'll tell you what, whenever you win one of those, it feels particularly good, because you know it was a good mix of ground and air forces, though I think the ground probably carried us that battle. I think it was just me and one other guy, but I've seen battles, man, when it's hilarious when like there's like 2 tanks on the ground and everyone else is in the air, just raining down on them. Oh, no, don't do another, please. Thank you. I've had my fill of air to ground. I don't need another hour-long thing. All right, so we are going to turn... Okay, let's make sure our research is set correctly. Okay, we are working on the Ocelot, which is what I want. And then we'll... Why are these sitting there? Okay, they're just unused. And these do not expire. Okay, I wanted to confirm that these don't expire. This will, though, but I got a couple days. And I'm going to very easily use that on an air run, because I just... Yeah, 300% there, that's a lot. I was up to like $1.2 million, and then I bought some German aircraft to like fill up my aviation a little bit. I'm trying to. I'll tell you later. But I almost have my 262 unlocked, so I'm excited about that. Getting the first jet that like through the tech tree, not through like premium or anything like that. Uh-oh. Boy, that is frustrating. So the other day I reset my tech tree to play at a different tier. For some reason now, whenever I come in and I start War Thunder again, it loads half of that, which are these guys, and then the modern stuff. And I don't know how to figure. I've reset this thing so many times now. I do not know why it keeps defaulting to this setup. And it's horrible at this tier. It's gonna be horrible. So if I'm lucky, I can maybe get a kill, and then I'll take the hind in, and then I'll get out and I can fix it. But I mean, yeah, this is just subpar. And I don't know why it does it, but it's like lately, every time I start the game, it just goes, "Oh yeah, we're gonna give you half that old lineup and half of the new one." And I don't know if there's like, I feel like there's not really a save button when you're making your lineup, but I wish there was, so at least I'd know I didn't save or something, you know. But it is what it is. All right, I should pay attention to the fight now, because this is where it's going to start to get hairy as I come into this area. Got a Leopard 2A4 ahead of me. Nope, that is an enemy. Man, I want to watch a replay. Maybe he turned. I was like, I swear I saw his turret sticking straight up in the air, and then 2 seconds later, he's firing into me. Unfortunate. Well, you'll see what a Tiger does at this tier, and it's embarrassing. I'm gonna blow up. That's what I'm gonna do at this tier. Okay, people are looking at me. They're like, yeah, no, I know. I know I don't belong here. I'm aware. That's a Puma. That's a tier 10. I am 4 tiers below him, okay? At this point, I might as well be in that little Italian ring-a-dingy-ding thing. Yeah. Look, I can't even see that far. Like... Boom. There we go. We can at least return to the hangar now. But yeah, that's unfortunate. And I don't know why it's been doing it. So my new thing is, if I'm going to start playing at low tier, I'm just going to start a new lineup for it, because this is completely unacceptable. Have to do this every single time I log in now. Have I complained at all about the interface and how it sucks on PlayStation? Because it does. Like, this is all very intuitive on a mouse and keyboard, but on a PlayStation, this is just fucking ridiculous. Double click. Select the thing. Scroll up and down. Yeah. All right. That's the lineup I want. Gaijin, what do I need to do? Do I need to rub the PlayStation? How do I make this work that you will let this lineup stand? Here's the hint. It's pretty much the exact same lineup as this. Okay? That's the lineup I want. I want this lineup. There. I want the same lineup. Okay? And I just want you to leave it like this. So when I go into ground RB, you're not changing my tanks on me. And I had a booster on that match. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright, we are going to take our leopard and we're gonna go into the city. I've really warmed to playing in the countryside over on this map, but there is something about the city map that I like. Well, one, no one on our team usually goes for it, so I feel like someone needs to like tie it up, or this spawn gets camped right away. If there's not at least a tank rolling around in that city to like, and then the layout of it is really nice in that you can keep 3-4 tanks very busy by just repositioning, because they'll hear you, but the blocks are so long that if you maneuver well and you get a lucky kill here or there, you can keep them tied up for quite a long time. Alright, so I'm going to move up to here, and I am going to press in for like the beach position, and I'm going to push along the beach, though I'm guessing, yeah, I'm mid tier. I'm not top tier, but I'm not bottom, so I'll probably run into like some really good main battle tank that'll one-shot me, because that's what they do. So I got the night vision finally for this tank, and very disappointed it does not have thermals. If this tank had thermal, it would probably be I'd probably keep playing it. I do really enjoy having that 20mm cannon. I hate that it's so tall, but it is nice that when your turret goes out that you can still like put some degree of fire down, especially because usually it's AA or BMPs that are taking your turret out. And that 20mm can sometimes pen them, so you can kind of deal with your problem children that way. But let's see, I've never tried this before. I'm very curious to see if I'll fit and if I can make this work. Okay. Oh, well, there goes that plan. Because they're gonna know where I am.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Enemy forces have captured a zone. Flieger, 9 Uhr, Entfernung.
Boy, that's frustrating that I missed the, all that, and I missed the thing. 750, okay. Good enough for Jazz, so. Does anyone even go up there? Can you get up there, I wonder? I've never done it, but I've also never seen anyone do it. Maybe we can go see if we can. Let's go do that. We have the ability, we have the technology, we're in a game, so, I'm not going to really die. Might as well figure it out. Plus, we're not going to get kills sitting around here. Okay, thought I heard someone. Because this close to the spawn, as soon as I fire, it means there's going to be 2 guys coming down the road behind me who are going to light me up from behind.
The enemy has captured most of the strategic zones.
Well, I better go cap that. Oh, I was just gonna say, that looks like a tank. I'm like, that's a weird looking rock, and I'm like, it looks like a tank, and then it's a tank. Yeah. Gotta get better at driving in my turret perspective. Like, I'm way too reliant on this view, but this is so narrow. I need to actually see the field, but I gotta switch faster. Oh, what did I do? I used a backup? Boy, that's unfortunate. Well, let's do some good actions with it then. That's the other nice thing with this 20 millimeter is it's much easier to track someone with it than with 50 cals or 30 cal. You're What are the odds? Okay. Okay. Here's the backside of that thing. Yeah. No, I don't think anyone's getting up there. Boy, that would have been an embarrassing if I'd guarded that approach the entire match. It would be cool if there was like a little ramp up there. I wonder if they like beta tested that or something, and then they found out it just like it became too contentious. Like either everyone fought for it or no one. Or no one went there. Okay, let's do it the way you want to do it, where I back up and then drive around. I mean, it's a dock, and I'm a tank. Yeah, no, you're right. That Jeep is not where a Jeep should be. See, this is where thermals would be nice, because I know there's a tank here, but I can't see shit, because bushes. Am I crazy? Did I see something jet across my sights? I thought I did. It was like I saw a machine gun. Nope, that one is a rock, not a tank. Okay. Good to know. Oh, yep, I did see him jet across my sights. He charged the point. He raced across and went over to the point. That was rather rude. I would like to speak to his manager.
240, 500 meters. Allied forces have captured
Now, I don't know if he knows I have a 20 millimeter or not.
Fertig machen zum Motor an. Der Motor läuft wieder.
Exactly. Yeah, did they used to have a map? I mean, I'm assuming that they used to have maps that had 4 control points. Maybe they still do, and it's just not that common. I don't know. There's still maps I haven't seen, which is wild after playing this many hours and you're still not seeing maps that exist in the game. Did I drive by a tank that he blew up? I don't think I did. That would be just too weird. Alright, I'm gonna round this corner, see if I can find a place to put a little paint on some enemies. Because waiting in ambush there isn't doing it.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
That is one thing I do like about this game is, this tank, is the trajectory of this gun is so low that range generally isn't an issue unless you're like target shooting. Okay, don't go where that guy went. Okay, I was gonna say, I do feel like I'm hearing someone. If they're right behind this shed, probably. Okay. They're looking for people. They're using the MGs to look for them. Oh, you know what I better do? I better do this. Oh. Okay. Twice is not a coincidence. They know where I am, so I'm gonna move. Well, certainly a better round than the one when they gave me the World War II tanks I didn't want. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Lions all day, every day. Please, I'll take them. Speaking of, let's do our grind. Oh, see, look at that. I did a grind where I crashed, so I had to switch all this stuff up. So they're trying to get me again. But I learned. I have improved. All right. Let's get our 300 multiplier. Watch me get team killed at the landing on takeoff or something. All right, we've got default and base bomb. That's what we want. Okay, we're all set. And I'm taking full tank because I don't know the size of this map by default. Alright, and bombs are single set. Alright, we're good to go. Look at that. I already got a M29 pinging us from takeoff. Welcome to high-tier planes, where their missiles are locking onto you while you're 30 feet off the ground. Okay. Not really getting a sense of where our team is going as far as left or right. Okay, looks like left. All right, I'm on the right track. All right. Okay, got some targets. Looks like they've moved, or they've gotten so low. It was showing me some on the radar, but they were pretty far out, so. Trying to get better at using my radar and figuring out how to use it. Oh, that's unfortunate, buddy. There we go. Yeah, way out there, huh? Okay, this is a bigger map. Yeah. A lot of them go like that. It's you got to figure out what their role is and then play to their role. This, not a fighter. Like going into a dogfight, I'm not going to do well. Like Mirage, I went in on a Mirage. I had every advantage in the world, and in like 4 seconds he was behind me and firing missiles, and it was just like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. Some of that's probably, me as a pilot not being particularly skilled, but some of it's also just this plane is a lug. All right, looks like they got that base, so changing targets, going for the next. And that F4S, oh, they're breaking, so they're, oh, nope, okay, good, they both bombed then. All right. All right, I'm getting tracked from the back quadrant, so that's good. All right, gain a little altitude, and then ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try to confuse it with the ground clutter. Oh, and that's it for my, that's it for my, ooh, blacking out. Okay. No, dude, what are you doing? Don't lock on that guy. Pull up, please. Pull up. Okay, hopefully that guy. See, this is, now I'm doing that thing where I said I shouldn't do it. Where I'm trying to, and I'm out of flares, so ground is my only safety now. And I could hear it coming. I heard the footsteps. that's okay. We don't have to win to make money. We have to bomb to make money. And I think we're going to find we did pretty well on that match. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is a good round. Now, triple multiplier doesn't hurt nothing, but yeah. Alrighty. Let's go back to some tanks now. So I have been using the TAM a little more lately, both because that crew has been kind of starved for like RP, so I'm trying to get them a little more experience, but also because it's got a multiplier on RP earned and on SL earned. So, all right. Ooh, we are big dog. We are top tier. So. Now, that doesn't mean terribly much because other nations have tanks at this tier that are this way because they have really good armor. So, we'll see what we run into. But I feel better about my backup tanks doing well. Alright, so we're going to come in. Ooh, we are not well supported at the moment. We're going to just take a minute, take a beat. We don't need to be the first one to the fight. We need to win the fight. Alright, and at this point I'm going around because they have definitely set up and popping up on that hill on this map is a great way to get smoked.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Now, when it's me and I'm on their side, I like to come right behind these buildings and just wait for the other team to come racing past me. Okay, so you're there-ish. So, got the barbershop in between us. I like to put this building between me and the opposing team because it's destructible. So it's good to have because, like, yeah, you know,
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
if you get cornered,
Captured a zone.
you can make a run. I hear somebody. Oh, hey, look at you. Do you think he saw me right before he blew up? I should probably not sit with my turret backwards. Man, that's unfortunate that I can't get a good line from here. But if I reposition at this point, I'm worried that guy I killed will be coming back for a hunt. Though, maybe that was him. Tell you what, I'm going to help my team. I'm going to do something productive and maybe blow up on the process, but hey, it's productive, so we're going to do it. We're going to get over here. We're going to try not to get shot in the ass from B. Did you guys take them all out? That would be really frustrating when I was coming over to flank them. You did. Good job, team. You did a good. Alright. Let's head back over and see what we can't do about B. I hate dropping in the canal because it's a big wide open target space, but it's kind of necessary because it takes too long otherwise. Ooh, we're coming up on people. Crap, I see him. Dang it. Dang it. I thought that snapshot was going to be good. I thought I was going right through his driver. Unfortunate. Alright, let's see. I think, though, we want to do the same thing. We want to go with the, we're going to come across the canal, because I don't know what that desert fight situation is. And I really don't want to deal with that if I don't know what it is. Yeah, bro, you need to get out of there. So, I am going to do the canal thing that I didn't want to do, but I think I took some pressure off of our team having to deal with a spawn camper. See any chance I can find him from up here? I don't think so. He's probably way down there. Yeah, we were down by that blue building, right? Sorry, just those pops sounded like they were coming from someone who might have crossed the river to flank our team. I wanted to see if that was the case. Normally I'd expect them to be hauled down from our spawn, but I don't see that. Where the hell was that sound?
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Gotta get better at looking with this instead of turning my whole ass turret. Alright, we gotta move for B. We gotta move for B, regardless of whatever spawn campiness they're doing. Points are going to be gained by capping, not by killing the one guy who's flanking a little bit. Oh, hey, let's crash into built trees, though.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Well, good. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. Oh, this is the quality of life improvement I need. Man, 15K to RPL laser sight. So normally I fight for A here, but I've really started to enjoy the fight for C. So I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go on the, and we are mid tier at 9-7, so that means we're probably like 9-3 to 10-3. So not great for us. So pushing this, this is why I will run into an Object 292, because for some reason they always push this outside flank. Oh, it's because their tank is damn near invincible, and fast. So let's see. Now, if I had thermals, I would happily keep pushing, but I don't. So I'm going to park, and I'm going to watch. And hopefully I look enough like a bush that no one is going to question. Okay, so yeah, we're all at a reasonable engagement range. That's good. And now we've got the, he's stopped. He must be stopped because he knows something. Itis, where the entire team will now stop here because one person did. And I hate it. I hate it. I wish I could say, yeah, bro, nope, it's just me. Just me not happy about advancing because I don't have thermals. But not advancing won't change me having thermals, won't get me thermals, so maybe I should just push up. But I will feel better if I'm by bushes, because then I at least look like a bush. Unless they're using thermals, and then I look like a tank next to a bush. They are, I wonder what they're doing. Okay, I'm gonna go and try to get this wall. And then cross shoot anyone who's, silly enough to just be hanging out over here. Now this is less than ideal because, these big containers, they give me a little cover, but they also obstruct me a lot. See what I mean?
I mean,
I suppose they are winning, right? Alright. Just gonna kill our engine so we stop idling.
Attention to the map.
That's what I was waiting for. Unfortunate.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Just don't move. Hold still. Don't move. They won't see you if you don't move.
Reloading. Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map.
Stop moving. Stop moving. Man, you guys... Oh, okay, you're coming this way. Crap, there's a guy right there. Hey, Walt, how are you doing? Yep. That AA was my undoing. When he tracked me and took my gun out, I didn't have a lot of options left. But that worked out pretty well. Got a couple kills out of it, so... And looks like my team was able to make some hay while I was doing that nonsense. So they were able to advance. Ooh, it's a good sign when the cap fight has multiple AA units on. Means they might have blown too many RP or SPs early on, so we might be able to make do of this. Depends on what our overall comp ends up being. We've lost quite a few players so far, and quite a few with very few deaths. Yeah, look at that. Kappa Pride. That's someone who won the 292 and decided he's going to play top tier matches with just a 292. Been good, been good. Yourself? Alright, we've got C. Ooh, alright, that's fair, that's fair. He just did what I've been doing, which is using flanks, things like that. All right, let's use our super and let's get our thermal out. Thermal eyes out. Yeah, I've been doing good. You know, grinding away, got up to 9.7. I'm now gonna live here for quite some time. This is a very slow grind compared to like 9.3. 9.7 feels very long. And part of that's my own fault. I'm getting distracted. I'm doing a lot of non-tank stuff just to kind of keep myself from getting totally bored. Because man, this is a different beast. Like, you show up in the match and like I can go a whole match, play 2 tanks, and just get killed without ever really having any chance to do anything. Which definitely requires you to think and play a little differently than I'm used to. Boy, that's not what I expected to find. I thought I was going to find an AA, and I found a full-blown tank just hanging out. But at least my team could make use of the distraction, so. Alrighty. I think we're going to go here, and we're going to take the Leopard.
Forces have captured a zone.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta. 2. Stören.
Delta. 2. Bestätige Koordinaten. Aufgepasst. Abgefeuert. Enemy forces have captured a zone. We have posted the zone.
Oh, I saw him.
Flakpanzer. 12 Uhr. Entfernung. 350 Meter.
Okay, I'd like someone to explain how that missed.
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
Vorwärts. Verstanden. Vorwärts Marsch.
Crap. Well, thanks for... You know, I heard the shot, and because I didn't get hit, I just assumed he was shooting at something else, and I was like, oh, thanks for reminding me that you're out there. But nope, he was shooting at me. It just... very long delivery of the round. Because, yeah, just because you shoot at one guy doesn't mean there's not another guy. Yeah, there are maps I legitimately miss now. Like, it's funny because, like, playing them before I was getting sick of them, but now I'm like, man, I'd love to go back to those maps. That one with the, where it's like 3 tiers, there's like the train bridge that's collapsed in the valley, and then there's like the dried up riverbed in the mid tier, and then at the top tier. Well, what you putting out there, bud? What is that stuff?
Aufwärtern!
Gefechtsbereitschaft herstellen. 2 bereit.
But yeah, different maps that I'm missing now. But I think the reason that I don't get to play them is because they're just too dang small. These tanks would be able to cross the map and be at the spawn, and you know, before the match really gets anywhere. Because yeah, I played a little bit of, like I was saying, played a little bit of 6-7. You know, drove a Tiger II again, drove a Jagdpanther, and I'm like, man, I don't even know how, like, it's such a different game at that tier. Those speeds, everything's slow. You have time to think, you have time to plan. Versus these guys, it's like, okay, are we gonna push? Are they gonna push? How are we gonna do it? Oh, one of their guys is pushing. We better get in there. Okay, they've got the cap. How do we, you know, undo it without opening ourselves up to everyone else in the world? Like, lots to consider. Do they got the high ground up here, or do we? Looks like I should worry about what's around me, not what's might be somewhere else. Alright, gonna do a little butt baiting. If they shoot me in the engine, they shoot me in the engine, right? I think the technical term is actually engine baiting, but, you know, same difference. I'm not fat. Your village is just too small. Oh, you guys are bringing out stuff just for me? That's sweet. Where are you? Where are you, friend? I'd like to shoot you, please. Did he get you? It looks like he got you. Sorry, they got you. There's multiples of them. Alright, we're gonna cross over here. And see what we can't do from their side of the river. Oh, there's several guys behind me. Probably have unkind things to say. Okay. I seem to have pretty decent cover from the back, but they seem to have pretty decent offense here. Now, I'm rather curious about that. Oh, okay, I see it. I wasn't in thick enough cover. He could see the outline of my vehicle, I bet. Because I'm like, man, I can't see anything. Why can he see me? But that would track. Hey, Walt, what are you doing? I'm seeing in the game a bunch of weird figures pop up, but I'm just can you explain, like, what's going on? I don't know if you're trying to talk to me or if you're just playing around with, like, how the system works. Yeah, we're pretty much spawn camped at this point. Sweet. That's what we needed. Alright. Let's just take our leopard and go. We'll just charge in and get into a new match sooner, or we'll do something effective, but
Hubschrauber, 11 Uhr.
anyone want to point out where that helo is? I don't think that's the helo.
Captured a zone.
Flieger, 9 Uhr. Entfernung, 1500 Meter.
Alright, well, my immunity just went away, so I better move.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten.
How is that tower not something I can ram? You telling me that this tank would not knock that tower down? I disagree.
360, 2000 meters. Hubschrauber, 12 Uhr.
That's not gonna hit anyone. There we go. Alright. Bro, what are you doing? You're AA. You stay here. I gotta go attack. Now, I did see someone a while ago here, but looks like if they were here, they got bored, or they're ambushing. Looks like they might have gotten killed. Alright, we're gonna go just rush B and see if we can't turn that into something. Looking for thermals on the way.
Recon report, enemy spotted.
Hey, Walt, I don't speak whatever language that is. So, yeah.
Attention to the map. Flieger alarm. We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning. Attention to the map.
Artillerieschlag in diesem Sektor. Ziel beschädigt.
Now, where were the guys on the trail? There were like 3 guys turning that corner. They should have run into him. Trying to help your team, and you just get killed for it because, yeah. Hey, well, I'm not clear what you're doing, and I'm not really comfortable with it, just because it's like, especially that last one, that last emoji line or whatever. Like, just, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're doing. So I'd kindly ask you to, if you want to chat, that's cool. But, if you can just knock it off with the weird stuff. All right. What do you hate? What is you hate baths? Is that what you're saying? You hate baths?
¡A la batalla!
Prepárense. Conductor listo. Artillero listo.
I'm sorry, man. It's not making much sense to me. I don't really know what you're talking about. You want to end a bath. I really, really hope you're not, using electronics in a bath. That's not great. All right. Let's see what we got here. Looking for those cross shot guys. So, taking the TAM, hoping to really just scout for my team.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
If you're saying good idea about using electronics in baths, that's really not. That's a pretty bad idea on multiple levels.
T-64. Un en punto. Alcance. 900.
Attention to the designated grid square!
Yeah, those again, it's not communicating clearly what you're saying.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Tanque. Un en punto. Alcance. 900.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Avance. Recibido. Avanzando.
Attention to the left!
Oh, I think I got his gun. It felt good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you for not making that lose it for like 2 minutes. Like it knew that was a reasonable get. Oh, dang it! Double dang it! 1, I didn't get to scout the guy he just blew up, and 2, his buddy next to him got to shoot me. And 3, then he got killed before I could go in and sneakily find a way to get him. All right, so let's take the super up there. He's got the goods for long range fights. So I don't know if if you guys keep up with current events and have seen the reports from like Tucker Carlson reporting from Russia. And one of the things that kind of cracked me up was he's talking about how cheap groceries are in Russia. You know, and he's saying like, oh, in America this would be, you know, X number of dollars, like, you know, $300, $400, and here it's only $100 for this many groceries. And he's like, that's clear how, you know, it shows us what Biden's inflation has done or whatever. I don't know. I'm paraphrasing his thesis, but the interesting thing to me is that he very clearly, okay, not sure where I got hit from. The interesting part is he very clearly does not understand like how those elements of the economy actually work. For example, if you want to like compare your income and your buying power to another nation's buying power, what you have to do is you have to look at like, you know, the average income. And so like, you know, because like in the United States, you could make $50,000 a year, let's say. And Russia, the average income is, I believe, significantly less than that. So, yeah, the groceries are cheaper in total, but the reality is that as a portion of your income, you know, Russians would spend a lot more of their income to buy those groceries. And it's this sort of weird thing where it's like it demonstrates a fundamental lack of understanding of basic, very, very basic economic principles. And yeah, I find it really troubling, especially going into the 2024 election, that this is being, you know, pushed as a narrative. You know, that this is being something that well, I'm gonna have to repair, aren't I? Yeah, I am. This is something that's being pushed as a narrative because it's factually, I guess I'll be very generous and say distorted. You know, and I just don't know where we get as a country if we're not even like talking in very open and genuine terms about the problems. You know, like it's like I think it was maybe Jon Stewart, I want to say, who said that, like, you know, it used to be the Cold War communists were bad, but now it's like liberals are bad, and you know, do I hate who? I don't really hate anyone. I'm actually rather a big fan of Americans as a whole. I think well, and really all people. I think people are generally just trying to live their lives, do well, raise families, you know, that sort of thing. And then I think there's a handful of people who, for real or pretend, get sucked into other things. I think there's a lot of money and power to be made in politics. And I think people aren't, you know, there's some people who are just maybe are not very principled. And I think that spans both sides of the aisle. But I think that one of the challenges is, you know, understanding the degrees to which that's impactful. You know, some people's things are worse than others, and I would say glorifying a dictator is a little worse than you know, rounding out, like, just to make up something, rounding out homeless statistics, for example. I don't actually know anyone who's doing that with the homeless statistics. I'm just making up an example to contrast something that might, you know, be comparable, that someone on the left would do. I'm sorry you don't feel good.
MG einsatzbereit. Wir wurden getroffen.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
I do hope you feel better.
Kampfauftrag fehlgeschlagen.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. You should call someone, man. You should reach out. You know, talk to your folks. And if that doesn't feel right, you know, there's lots of resources. And just remember, it gets better. It will get better. That's one of the interesting things about life, is that...
Aufrücken und bereit machen für Feindkontakt.
All right, man. You have a good night. And yeah, I hope to see you later. Take care of yourself. Yeah, that's one of the interesting things I find about life is that, you know, when you look at history, right, we always have a tendency to reflect on history through the lens of today. So we look at what was missing, or you know, what was great about things in the past. But one of the things that's very hard to capture in a history book is exactly how not ideal it was to exist in the past. You know, things, no matter what's going on, will almost always be better in the future than they were in the past. Like that is the fundamental nature of society. You know, we're moving forward, we're getting better, we're doing better. It might not be the progress we all want, it might not be at the pace we want, but things improve over time. And you know, there's setbacks now and again, but overall it gets better. And I think as people, as humans, you know, that's really important for us to remember, because it's really easy. It's too easy sometimes to just get stuck on what's not feeling right. To look at, you know, a moment of injustice and see the whole world as that moment, which, you know, does the disservice to all the people who also see the injustice. You know, like, they're not part of that. They want that to be fixed. And 9 times out of 10, when there's an injustice like that, the component that's missing is empathy. It's people don't understand what other people are going through, and I think the more militant and divisive we get, the more militant and divisive we get, the worse it's going to be to find common ground and to find ways to, like, deal with that humanity. So
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
well, that's no good. Well, hey, if you're heading out, I can just put them on timeout, and then they can't, you know, really say or do anything. So
Luftangriff!
I can do that for you, bud. There you go. You should be out of the chat. No longer a problem for you. Alright, I do hear someone coming. They're behind me. That's... Oh, and in front of me. That's unfortunate. To the side of me. Yeah, got a little distracted in the midst of that match, unfortunately. Don't think I carried my weight for my team the way I'd like to.
Fliegeralarm!
Alright, pretty sure I just saw this guy drive past here. What do you think the odds are I can put a round through there and hit him? Well, we'll go Cap B.
Vorsicht! Luftangriff!
Alright, well, that's enough of that. I'm gonna have to put you on timeout too. Boy, that's unfortunate. I hit him well. Hit him.
Heute ist nicht unser Tag! Rückzug und neu gruppieren, Kameraden!
Kind of picked the wrong tank for what I was thinking about doing, so I guess I'm gonna go bum rush C. Yeah, unfortunately, actually, I'll go push B because I don't have a laser rangefinder, so I need an environment where I can be a little more CQB. Rather than trying to, you know. Let's go through the dip. I think I'm better protected from the hill down there. Alright, pushing through. Let's see what we do. Looks like we got one, maybe two people coming in. Oh, good deal, man. Happy for you. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, they always have a faster reload than me. German bias. Not really, but feels like it sometimes. Or Russian bias. Russian bias. Gotta complain about the right nation, right? My nation is not biased. Their nation, very biased.
Explorador lanzado.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Can't believe they don't have anyone on that high ridge over there. I kind of feel like that means I should push it if they don't have it.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
We can get this thing into gear, that is.
Ataque de artillería. Coordenadas. Charlie. 5. Destruir.
Charlie, 5. Reconocido. Disparen. ¡Aire! Attention to the designated grid square. Cover me. We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Yeah, I probably should have helped Cap C, but
Controlling most of the zones.
hey. Alright, let's see if we can't get behind these guys, help our team out a little bit. Well, I was hoping to scout them, but it looks like they took care of that. Well, I think at this point it's pretty safe to say we got this match in the bag, but let's see if we can manage to mess this up. Yeah, unfortunate for these three guys. Man, I would not want to spawn with a 292, just... Oh, look at them! Capping us.
Attack the A point. Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Objetivo completado. A las trincheras.
Yeah, I have a feeling that happens with, like, every time a new tank shows up. Like, that there's just this big wave of people who are playing it all the time. So, the good news is that means it'll go back to normal later. But, yeah, gotta kind of just grin and bear it for now. Alright. Okay, yeah, so working on leadership for most of my crews here. So now we get to do it from the other side and hope that they don't roll us the same way we just rolled that team. But I will be smarter, and I will take the TAM right away and go to the high ground to scout.
Posiciones de la tripulación.
¡Silencio! ¡Conductor listo! Pero, listo.
Cargador listo.
Man, I remember when I got this tank at first, I thought it was just the fastest. You know, I was like, oh man, this tank is so fast. And now I'm like, why are you so slow? Because compared to a Leopard, it just does not have torque. Like, the Leopard shoots right up these things, you know, when it's fully spaded up anyways. It does. Alright, we're going to get our drone going. Hopefully I don't get killed while I'm doing that, but you know what? It's a risk we got to take. Alright, so there's those buildings. I think we're on the expanded map where everything goes a lot higher up. Cause yeah, those were the buildings. Nope, never mind. I'm wrong. I mean, we are on the expanded map, but those are the three buildings that we kind of cut up near, but this one goes about another 2 grids wider. And really being up here is the valuable point from a spotting perspective. Now, unfortunately, we're next to someone who's shooting, so that just increases the odds we're going to get shot. Because someone might scout him and accidentally pick me up, but... And yeah, see? I'm peeking up, trying to find someone higher than is actually there, but while that repair happens, let me reposition my scout, my UAV over them. Okay, so let's increase the angle. Oh, there we go. Well, he's not looking at us. Let's see if we can't do something about him.
Objetivo dañado.
Yay! Alright, 292 exploded, and that felt good. But someone else is firing at us, and that feels bad. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, good. Someone got him. Oh, that's someone I could have hit from here. Alright, let's...
Recibido. Avanzando.
We no longer have an advantage.
Abierto.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Just trying to get a spot on this, guys. No, not really counting down the days. Just excited to, you know, like, just wanting to make some progress for a change. And granted, you know, waiting a couple of days is not that big of a deal, or shouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh, that you shot your shot, bud, and that was not a good shot. But I hit a tree, so never mind. All right, that worked out. That worked out well. Where did he go? Oh, he's still there. All right, you know what? I'm gonna rush. I'm gonna be the guy. I'm going for that. Oh, no, not really. At a certain point, it's just something that happens to you. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, it's just a day for me. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as I saw him on the ridge, and I'm like, I am too far out in the middle of the open. I gotta just keep committing. But yeah, no, it's. I mean, you know, it's nice to have. It's nice to see family, that sort of stuff. But it's never been like a huge thing for me. I know some people, they really look forward to it. It means a lot. But for me, it's not. And that's not like, I'm not assessing it for other people. Like, you know, other people can be excited about it. Like, they can get, you know, stoked up. But for me, it's just, yeah, it's just another, just another day. I do like, because, like, you know, I kind of use it as like an opportunity to like give myself permission to do stuff that I wouldn't normally do. You know, like if I want something, I might just get myself a gift and, you know, treat myself. So like that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's about the extent of it. All right, we gotta take C. It's just sat in their hands for far too long, and so we need it now. Now, question is, did that 292 on top of the hill get taken care of? If he didn't, this is going to be a short run. But I'm hoping he did. So, or at least I'm so downhill that he's going to have to really reveal himself to make this a thing. Oh, guys, don't everyone do it. Oh, this is that horrible groupthink. I hate when people do it. It's like, you were doing fine. You were holding the ridge. I'm counting on your cover fire, but now because you're worried about missing out on some points, we're all going to die because no one's covering us anymore. They're just going to line up on the ridge and pick us off the instant they feel like it because you couldn't just sit where you were and keep doing the thing you were doing. You heard someone going by at a high speed and were like, I better join in. And I get it. I have the exact same problem. I will be in a good position tactically, and then someone's doing something, and I'm like, oh, I better support them. But, you know, realistically, if someone's hauling butt and you're holding down a lane, keep holding down the lane. Let them make the advance. You know, we all got roles. It's like kind of like a football game. You know, there's a quarterback, there's linemen, there's defense men. You know, just because you see someone running downfield to make a catch doesn't mean you should stop blocking the passer. Maybe, yeah. I mean, that's a good point. Maybe they do mean a lot to him. Alright, so we did get the hill. That's good. And now, if I get hauled down on the back side of the hill and inbounds and don't explode because I'm out of bounds. Where's inbounds? Please tell me where inbounds is. I want to be inbounds desperately. Oh, come on, game. I am trying so hard to be in bounds. You have no idea. You just don't tell me clearly where the boundaries are, so I end up out of bounds on accident a lot. Alright. So that's their spawn. This is where I can get hauled down. Yeah, now's the time they should rush forward. Absolutely. This is when you see someone on the map who's got this kind of positioning. Something fell apart on the opposing team.
We're winning.
See, no one's at the high trees. Okay. I should still say hold down at least until more of the team get up here. I don't want us to lose this ground because I got a little greedy. Gonna laugh if he gets blown up just for rounding that ridge. Alright, if he wants to sit here, I will go over to this ridge and risk the side shot. Again, I move, he moves. I hate that. I hate that people do that. It's like you don't have to move just because I moved. You can, in fact, you can sit in the same spot all day long and be perfectly fine. Yeah, okay, good. I'm like, I'm just gonna move a little bit away from the edge of the hill if that guy's just firing wildly. I had that happen the other day where I'm on a ridge. I'm setting up to snipe. I haven't sniped. I haven't shot at all. Guy next to me starts lacing into guys halfway across the map with machine gun fire. One of them turns, sees me, and assumes I'm the one doing the firing and lights me up. And I'm just like, it's so frustrating. It's like, come on. You don't need that. You don't need that kind of nonsense to happen. All right. Well, I think that's probably where I'm going to cut the stream for tonight. As ever, C90, great to talk to you. And yeah, if you're watching this later, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye.